Hello beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details, and I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your singles love reading for mid-February 2023 and beyond. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Before I even start, they're showing me a heart in the water. Okay, now I know I'm doing this reading in mid-February, and of course I'm about to talk about Valentine's Day, and this is a love reading. So it's such an obvious sign though to get a heart. I mean, hearts are going to be everywhere right now, okay? So I tend to really like to focus on the really unique signs and symbols that you'll see. Like, you know, many months ago, I saw like a puzzle piece lying in the road, and loads of people wrote in to say, you know what, I found the puzzle piece. I can't believe it. It was just lying in the sidewalk, and you said it, and there it was. But anyway, they are showing me a heart. I wish you could see it. It's a huge red heart there. So anyway, it's probably because I'm doing a love reading, but a heart may be a symbol just before you meet somebody new, okay? Although I'm pretty much discounting that symbol because, anyway, I've talked about it enough. Let's move on. Okay, thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? Now, of course, February is one of the most romantic months of the year, or considered to be so because of Valentine's Day. But we should all be leading with love every day of the year. You know, Valentine's Day tends to be very commercialized. So it's not just about that one day though, because we do have Venus in one of the most romantic signs this month, and that is in the sign of Pisces, okay? So they are indicating that there is a wonderful, loving, benevolent frequency that is occurring that helps you deepen connections with other people. Also, we do have a wonderful connection between Neptune and Pisces. And whilst this does help us connect and manifest love towards us, it can actually help us dwell in the realm of fantasy, okay? So it is important to be really honest with yourself during this time and look at the relationships that have gone before, or anyone you're connected to or interested in. If they are not emotionally or physically available, or you've connected to someone that you can't completely trust, or you feel like they're not completely invested in the relationship, then it's important to be honest with yourself, because this situation may feel unfulfilling and you may feel let down by this person this month because of that Neptune and Pisces energy, okay? So let's see what is coming towards you. We do have strong magician energy here, so you are in a very high vibration. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I can see that your love life has been a little bit stagnant for a while. We've got the stork there, and you may feel very uncertain. You're looking for security, but you feel perhaps there's been some sort of blockage going on there. We got a 6 of Cups. So there is love being offered here for you, but there's also an energy, and this has been showing up in pretty much everybody's reading. I don't like to mention it because, of course, this is a singles love reading. 6 of Cups can connect sometimes to living in the past, or someone from the past showing up for you. Princess of Cups. So you do have an option when it comes to love. I just want you to be aware of that. I will pull a card on it. What I see here, though, is that you want new, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is your intention. We'll start at the very beginning. Your first card is the House card. And this indicates that you're looking for a loving, dependable relationship. Of course, you want passion, you want excitement, loyalty, all of those things. But right now, I feel like you've been focusing on your own personal development, becoming steady in your finances, looking for security in life in general, job security if you're still in a career. If you've retired, you may be looking at your pensions and making sure that you're secure. I feel like you're really focusing on your side of the street, doing a lot of self-development and self-reflection, shall we say. Also, the house, some of you may be feeling that you haven't been getting out there as much as you should if you want to meet love. I mean, of course, you can find love online with online dating, but if that's not something that you really want to connect to, some of you may have felt that you've been a bit of a homebody. You may have felt like you've withdrawn because love has been a little bit difficult for you. There's an obstacle here that perhaps you have found it difficult to overcome. Now, we got the World card in this position, so there may be some unfinished business in some area. And that doesn't mean that you want to go back to an ex, okay? I want to highlight that right now. It can mean that there is an unresolved issue or an unresolved lesson that is in play with you at this moment in time. You could have had an experience in the past, whether it is love related or whether it was, that you were bullied or a traumatic experience from childhood that has been left unresolved and has made you feel very cautious when it comes to love. There's a bit of a barrier protecting yourself because you've either known or seen or experienced what it means to be in a very deeply committed relationship. And there's this it just feels like there's this fraught energy, okay? I mean, you got the Six of Wands here. There's the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like, is it worth it? So I feel there's this energy of you want to invest in a high-level commitment. You are someone who is loyal. You may be feeling very restless that you haven't found the love of your life yet, or you've had experiences in the past where you thought you'd met the one and they left, you disappointed, or you felt it just fizzled out. Or some of you may have even not had a love relationship and you're feeling that the universe has left you out, okay? So you may have felt a little bit more housebound. I mean, I know we've been going through a major pandemic for the last couple of years, so getting out there and connecting to other people, very, very difficult indeed. But I feel part of you is wanting to change now. I feel like you're trying to get out there or find alternative ways to meet somebody new, okay? So I feel with this energy that you have been creating stability in your life, and I feel like you've been focusing on your projects. And because we've got the house there, some of you may have even been trying to buy a house or relocate or think about, where you feel like you belong right now in the world. And because you're dealing with that deep level of self, I feel all else is kind of secondary because you've had a lot of responsibilities on. But you're being governed by your third house of communication. Some of you will feel compelled to take quick trips or put yourself on a course of learning because it does connect to early learning and studying. Also, I would pay close attention to your hunches because that is going to put you in the path of meeting somebody new. Now, your third house is really exciting because it connects to wish lists and invoking the law of attraction. So thoughts are becoming things. So pay close attention to what it is you are manifesting at this time. You have the strong magician card right there. So that indicates that you are being delivered what you are manifesting at this time. And you may feel that love has been very unfulfilling for you, but that's all about to change. We've got the Six of Wands here, which indicates a desire to be seen. You may feel that in relationships that you give or you overgive and you feel it is not reciprocal or it is not balanced. And you may feel that sometimes you're misunderstood or misconstrued in relationships. And you may feel that commitment, whilst it is something deep down that you want, you may be wondering if it's more of a hassle than anything else, okay? Based on previous experiences or things that you've witnessed in the past. So I feel like there is an unresolved issue that you are foreclosing on. I feel like it's like nearly done, but I'm just trying to explain or express the reason why there has been a bit of a delay when it comes to your love life. The Six of Wands also indicates that perhaps you've been really focused on your goals, things that you want to accomplish, on success really. You've been very ambitious. This is a card of victory, but it's also a card of influence. So I feel with the House card there and the Six of Wands, it does indicate that In order to change your situation or your circumstances, you need to influence those circumstances by taking action, okay? Because wands are energies of action. So I feel you're trying to find an alternative way to find someone new. Because if you've been out of the dating game for a while, you may feel a little bit in limbo or feel a little bit lost, or you may feel like, you know, the dating game is so saturated at the moment that everyone's looking for that quick fix, and you're looking for something a little bit more either traditional or a little bit more loving and passionate and romantic, and you found it very difficult to meet someone, or there's not been any opportunities or anybody that has really sparked your interest in your vicinity or in your immediate circumstances for quite some time. But that is all about to change. We do have a loving connection coming on in here. The universe is actually gifting you somebody new. Okay, there is someone new coming on in. We have an Ace of Pentacles, which really does tell me that you've been invested either in your career or in your goals, your projects if you're retired, focusing on your finances. There's an energy of ambition, of success, of opportunity. So I feel with the Ace of, well, it's the Ace of Pentacles, but I feel like it's connecting to the Princess of Cups here. I feel like you're looking for new, okay? There is an opportunity to have someone from your past come back on in because of that Six of Cups. That is a card where it hints to someone wanting to be back in your life, okay? I will pull a card on it just to clarify, but the Ace tells me that this is your protagonist energy and you are desiring new, okay? You want to start over. And when we start something over, it feels very overwhelming, especially if you've been out of the dating game or you've withdrawn for a while. But you're actually opening yourself up to new. There is a new person entering your life, and I feel this person is in some way connected to something that you learn. Okay, this could be a talent that you've got and you want to hone it, and you take a course of learning, or it could be that you are in a business and you want to learn more about your craft or your creativity or networking. If you're retired, it could be that this is a hobby or there's some sort of project that you've got your mind set to do, and you may put yourself in a group of people where you learn more about it. I definitely feel that there is a community kind of energy going on with your reading. So especially since we got the stork, birds can connect to community, but I feel with the stork energy, it means you've been in a solitary energy for some time, and you may have felt that your love life is a little bit stagnant. In the resistance position, we've got the mountain, okay? So you have found it very, very difficult, and you may have felt very isolated, okay? Especially if you are someone who is already working from home, or someone who has children, or you feel that there's been a lot on your plate, you've had a lot of responsibility recently, and you just haven't had the time to get out there, okay? It's so important. It's an act of love to find time for yourself, to get out there and meet love. Even if it's like online dating, okay? I want you to be aware that you are lovable and that there is love coming for you. When you get the mountain, this is a card of feeling, you know, completely that at every turn you've struggled with love, or you found it difficult to meet someone who vibes at the same frequency as you, or you've been stalling, okay? Now, I don't want to point a finger at you, my beautiful Gemini. We all go through moments of feeling in a bit of a funk. And if love is not going in your favor, or you feel like it's hard to meet somebody, sometimes we get busy doing other things so that we don't think about the fact that, you know, finding love in this day and age is just so hard. Okay, so sometimes we kind of stall. We tell ourselves that, you know, we're so tired, and we normally are, because life is at such a fast pace. You know, some of us are doing several jobs. We're looking after family. We're looking after our businesses. We're, you know, trying to look after neighbors. We're busy doing, and also trying to survive and, you know, make sure everything's all in order. So of course you're going to be exhausted at the end of the day, but it's really important to set aside some time for you where you actually reach out and try to put yourself in a situation to find love, okay? When you've got number 21 here, it's so important to realize that you have numerical synchronicity. My guides are pointing out that the World card, which is here, and of course the Mountain card, they're both number 21. This is 21 in the major arcanas, and this is the 21 for the obstacle, the Mountain, which represents obstacles. So they're indicating there's been a lesson here that you've been meaning to learn, okay, or that the universe is trying to teach you. I feel like it is about self-worth. okay, about loving yourself a little bit more, especially after a very painful or difficult experience that you've had in the past. And again, it does not have to be about love. It can be about your confidence. It can be that you were bullied when you were younger and it's knocked your sense of self-esteem. It could be, there's like an unresolved issue here. So they want you to identify it. I feel like you're closing it out, but the World card indicates that it is being, it's almost like something's on repeat in your life and you're like, oh my gosh, this has happened again. Or I'm just going to pull a card and see what it is they're trying to give me. Now this could be, of course, someone from your past who keeps trying to pop in and out of your life. And whilst they feel like they can't be with you or they can't have you, they don't want anyone else to have you, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. Magician. That's Aries energy. This could be someone that tries to control a situation or is trying to manifest you, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So I am I'm picking up this energy of someone that perhaps you were romantically connected to, and they're in and out of your life. This is the Knight of Wands, which is here today, gone tomorrow. Someone who's very passionate, intense. They do miss you. Whoever this person is, they do miss you, but they struggle with settling down, and they're very lusty, very free-spirited, very creative person. And I feel this person, they like to know that you're there. Okay, it's almost like they reach out and they get that ego rub from you because you are so awesome. Okay, but at the same time, this person is not emotionally available to go to the depths of a relationship that you truly deserve. Okay, we do have the Lovers card, and because I'm clarifying the resistance position, it does indicate this person is someone that you used to deal with. There is a lot of love, a lot of feelings here, but it's all kind of convoluted, or it's all very confused. Okay, so you may have separated from this person. This person, I feel them reaching out, okay, physically reaching out. With the Magician card, this person continues to manifest you back into their life, but they're always the one who reaches out, tells you that they miss you or they want to be with you, but then there's no action to back up their words. It's not sustainable, this level of passion that this person can offer. I feel like this person is a quick fix, okay? So that's the energy that I got coming out there. I mean, the Lovers card used to be called a choice card because it does indicate that you do have a choice between lovers at this time. You may not feel like it, but there is someone that yearns for you that you already know and have already connected to, but I feel like you're moving on from that person, and then there's someone new, okay? So this is a love relationship. This is a love relationship reading for singles, so I'm going to focus on the new. But if you do want to heal something with someone in the past, that is possible. I want you to be aware of that. That is possible. But there needs to be an open, honest conversation and people taking accountability for their actions. Excuse me. Now, we do have a Two of Wands here as well. Okay, so the Two of Wands tells me that... well, I'm getting two energies. One is that you can't see a future where you have a love relationship. You may have felt that you've been on hold with the universe for such a long time. You're feeling frustrated. You're yearning for love deep, deep down. And all that you expected to have at this point in your life, you thought that you would have a relationship. And what they're indicating here is that there needs to be, it's almost like I'm getting, you need to close out a cycle or be aware that there is a big wide world out there. And it's almost like, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, okay? Because they're giving me a sentence and I almost don't want to say it, but they're giving it to me, so I have to give it to you. Otherwise they won't show me any images in the water. It'll all get very stuck and backed up. What are you waiting for? That's the sentence they're giving me. What are you waiting for? Okay. They're telling me how awesome you are, that you're lovable, you're very attractive, you're funny, you've got wonderful ideas, you're an awesome person to be with. And anyone who is in a relationship with you long-term is a very lucky person. So they're indicating shine that wonderful light and get out there. Again, they keep saying to me, what are you waiting for? Okay. Now, the Two of Wands also indicates that you are making progress. So you may have been slowly moving towards getting yourself out there, and you felt that things needed to be in the right position before you did it. For example, you may be focusing on, your work and you wanted a certain amount of money to save, or you're buying a home and that's just preoccupied all of your time. Some of you may be thinking about retiring, or you have retired and you're focusing your energies on, connecting to spirituality, connecting to your spiritual gifts, and, really trying to find your soul tribe. So a lot has been occupying your mind. But what they're indicating here is that there is a brighter future. Trust the unknown. The universe is orchestrating things behind the scenes, and you are making progress, but you need to envisage something new. Okay. And I feel like you are in the process of doing that. The universe is actually aligning with your energy to bring you what you need or what you desire. Okay. Don't lose hope is basically the underlying energy. Now we do have the moon card. Now the moon, of course, is a very intuitive energy. It is also about being in your feelings, very sensitive. So you may feel there's a lot of mood swings this month for you, and for about 6 weeks. But this is an energy of the unseen coming to light. Okay, so there is an ex who is harboring thoughts and feelings for you. We've already talked about that person. Because we've got the 6 of Cups, I feel like this person will reach out. But also, out of the blue, there is someone new. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly pull a card on this for you. Pay close attention to your hunches, because your guides are kind of hinting at you to take certain actions. So if suddenly you wake up one morning and you're like, you know what, I have a real desire to go ice skating today, then listen to your hunches. If you have a desire to suddenly put yourself on a course to learn Japanese, then your guides are giving you a hint. They're giving you a nudge to be in a certain place at a certain time to meet someone new, okay? These are not just ideas that just pop in and out. They are actually sent to you on purpose so that you pay close attention to your signs, okay? Yeah, look at that. We've got one that's baggage and we've got one that's new. So again, they're highlighting, because I'm clarifying the moon. The 10 of Wands indicates that you've been carrying some sort of baggage around with you. And although you may not want to be with a person from the past, or a situation from the past you don't want to revisit it, it does mean that there is some sort of influence. You're exhausted. Okay, you've been carrying something around for a while. I feel like you're about to set it down. As you can see, this figure is literally about to reach the home space. You've got the house there. So some of you may be literally trying to buy a new home or trying to relocate, and it's just been exhausting. And the majority of energy that I've got coming through is you're burnt out. You're really fed up with dating. You're fed up with love, and you've got so much on your plate that you've been under pressure. Okay, you're overloaded. But this card indicates that you're burning away the excess. You're clearing space, almost burning a bridge to the past so that you can embrace the future. Okay, so that's a very positive energy that's come out. And the future is golden, because we do have a Page of Cups here. Page of Cups represents new love being offered to you. This is someone who have strong energy that you're going to be messaging someone very, very soon, okay? This is someone you'll meet on your purpose path. This is your true calling path, something that you're called to do. You'll meet this person on it. They've had a similar calling, okay? When you meet this person, there's 2 things that you're going to talk about. One is they're going to say something like this. I wasn't even going to be here, but I just had this feeling that maybe I should book this month rather than next month. And you're going to be like, yeah, I felt the same. I wasn't really interested in something like this, but then I thought, you know what, why not? So it's almost like you're both going to recognize that fate brought you together, that you've both had similar hunches in different ways, so that you will come into being together, okay? Also, they're showing me a coin. Okay, a coin. I feel like the coin is found on the floor. It's kind of like, when they say, see a cent, pick it up, all day I'll have good luck, or see a penny, pick it up, all day I'll have good luck, okay? I feel like either when you're with this person, this is how you'll know this person is for you. This person is going to be there when you see the penny, I feel, and they're going to mention it, and then they're going to take it up and they're going to give it to you, okay? So watch out for that. That's an exchange between you and this new person, okay? And that symbolizes, it's almost like your guides are giving you that sign. Because I feel right now is like, how will I know I've met the one? Because I feel in the past, you may have thought you met the one, but you met someone who was there to teach you a lesson. But this one that's coming on in is the one, okay? There is a romantic offer. Also, the Page of Cups is a very relevant card because it's the dream of love, or the expectation of love. And then you've got the Princess of Cups, which is equivalent of Knight of Cups, okay, which indicates everything that you're thinking about, you're actually calling it into being. You're very strong in the law of attraction, especially because we have that Magician and also your third house of, you know, invoking the law of attraction. We've got the Starman card here, which is a beautiful deck there. And this is, of course, the Magician card. So your manifestations are coming to light. This is also a card of control, okay? So it really is about, you know, rescheduling or making sure that you have scheduled some time in for yourself to look. The Magician card, you are very talented. You're very gifted at what you do. And, you know, the more you do something, the more rewarding it becomes, or the more successful you become at it. It's the same with dating, okay? It's the same with getting out there. It's not that you're going to treat dating as a job, but it's important to realize that you need to give it some of your time and some of your energy. And a lot of you may have felt really unmotivated by the options that you've had out there, but when you, because I feel there's this boost of energy where you are suddenly motivated to look for love, and you're going to find a commitment that is second to none, okay? I feel this new person who's coming in, they've got very strong Aries in their chart. I feel like this person, they kind of, they challenge you to something. Like they might challenge you to, this came up in one of the other readings, I think it was even Scorpio reading. They challenge you to like a game of pool, or you know, a game of chess, or a game of tennis, or something that you both bond on. Okay, this person will challenge you to that. Like, oh yeah, you think you can do that? Come on, let's just hash it out and see who's the best at that. It's a flirtation mechanism that this person really has, and it's a sign and a symbol that this person really is into you. Also, we got the stork there, which really highlights that your love life has been, you know, pretty stagnant for a while, but there's sudden movement. Suddenly, there are improvements when you get the stork card. This indicates that things are going to get better. Now, also, I'm going to pull a card on it because this can mean that you're going through a very transitional period. You're renewing your energy. Suddenly, you're really back interested in trying to find love. But also, it can mean that, you know, there is a delivery from someone who wants to renew a connection with you, okay? So I have to pull one more card just to confirm, but we've already got that Six of Cups. So, and we've had the Lovers card there as well. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Three of Wands. Well, I can see that you're not really looking in that person's direction. Three of Wands indicates that you are looking for something other. Oh, there they are again. Okay. Okay. So again, I mean, you can see I'm shuffling the cards. I'm not orchestrating the cards. You're getting the exact cards that your guides need you to see, okay? So the Lover's card indicates you've got that choice. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. You're waiting for someone new. And this is the new person who's showing up for you, okay? That Ace of Pentacles that you're looking for. Someone who's invested in a relationship with you right from the beginning. This new person, as I said, there's very strong Aries in their chart. They've also got a bit of Scorpio in there as well. They've got some... They've got a little bit of earth and fire. Actually, they've got a bit of everything, to be honest. I feel they've got a little bit more Taurus, Capricorn energy, and a little bit of Sagittarius, as well as Aries. So that's the energy that I've got coming out. I mean, they could have also a little bit of Gemini there as well, but it's not much, okay? I don't feel like it's sun, moon, or rising in that sign. Now, as you can see, there is someone new coming on in for you, but again, there is the past person trying to edge their way in and some way get your attention, okay? Now, also we've got a Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like finding the alternative. So if your usual routes of trying to find a love suitor have not been successful, I feel like you are finding an alternative way to find love, okay? So whether you've always done online dating and suddenly you decide to put yourself in a community event, I really feel that you're doing something for you, doing something in the line of studying or something that excites you, and that's where you meet this new person, okay? Also, the Seven of Pentacles indicates that your hard work and patience is going to pay off, that you're not giving up on love, and that love is coming towards you, but you're opening yourself up to a new strategy. And it can also indicate that you're at a bit of a crossroads, that you know, a decision needs to be made. You need to change something about the way you approach love in general. I mean, As you can see here, this person, oh, they're giving me an image as well. I'll show you that image in a moment. Well, I can't show you, but I'll talk about it in a moment because it's in the water. I really wish like scrying was, you could put like paper in the scrying in the water and it would just like print on there and I could show you. This is what I'm seeing, but unfortunately I can't. As you can see, it's about finding balance. This person is choosing between, ambition, money, focusing on responsibility, and then nurturing the rose that is growing, okay? Now, roses, they have thorns. And of course, you may have been hurt in the past, but that doesn't mean that each rose is going to hurt you. So it's really important to recognize that love is on your radar and that you are attracting a love that is going to blossom this time and is going to be rewarding. Now, the image that I'm seeing in the water is like, it's like a palm tree. Yeah, it's a palm tree. So this could be a sign or a symbol that you'll see a palm tree just before you meet this new person, or it could be that you're going on a vacation somewhere where there's lots of palm trees, or you live somewhere. I mean, if you live somewhere where there's a palm tree, we're going to see one everywhere, right? I'm trying to pick up the spiritual energy of it. I'm getting a sense of freedom, of peace, self-discovery, self-cleansing. Okay, they're giving me self-cleansing. They're giving me that palm trees self-cleanse. They shed their leaves naturally. I mean, most plants kind of like, they shed, but it takes a long time. And you have to kind of like deadhead them yourself. But they're indicating that palm trees do it naturally. They actually shed it away quite quickly. Okay, so this is about cutting out anything that's stagnant or anything that's not fulfilling or isn't leading to any growth in your relationships, cutting that out because there is something new growing here for you. Also, I mean, it could be that someone gives you a business card with a palm tree on it, or you see a poster of a palm tree or something before you meet someone new, okay? Palm tree is relevant. I'm not sure why, but it is. So look out for that. I mean, it could even be if you like tattoos. This person may even have a palm tree of a tattoo of a palm tree on their arm. Anyway, moving on from that, we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups at grassroots, it means the universe is delivering a surprise offer of love for you, okay? It is an opportunity for you to build new memories with somebody new, but it can also mean that you are in a state of nostalgia, thinking about past situations and why they didn't work. As you can see, this person is hanging different people's pictures, and right at the top, the goal really is love. So it's like sometimes we take different paths to meet the one, and it's about freeing yourselves up from each situation, learning the lesson that we were meant to learn with that person, and then move on and take the lesson with us. I do feel, and we've already talked about someone from your past reaching out, but I feel, okay, what's that? Okay, they're giving me a song, okay? I mean, it's a very powerful song. I don't know this song. I feel like it's very relevant, like now. I feel like it's either, it may have come out in the last couple of years or maybe relevant in the last couple of months. It's very powerful. I'll give you the lyrics because I don't know what the song is. I look in the mirror, teardrops in my eyes, makes it hard to see clearer. Looking for a sign tonight. Okay, I don't know what that song is. It's very powerful. So if you do know what this song is, it may be relevant. It may play on the radio, or it may play in the mall or something, somewhere where you are least expecting it to play. And it is a sign that you're closer to meeting your soulmate, okay? These signs and symbols, they may mean nothing to you in the moment, but then when you hear them or see them, suddenly you're on the path, you're about to meet the new person, okay? Yeah. I wish I knew that song, because I'm going to look up the lyrics, of course, because it's a really powerful song. It's something I want to listen to. Anyway, let's move on. We've got the Princess of Cups. So love is being delivered here. This is the equivalent of the Knight of Cups. So there is a very sensual, romantic relationship that has a lot of empathy and understanding in this connection. This is a union that's being offered to you. It's electric. They're giving me it's electric. There's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. I feel like you've called this person into being. There's something about this person, you know, when we're making wishes about what they might have, there's something on your wish list that this person absolutely nails. They've got it, okay? And you're going to be almost like, did I call this person into being? Yes, you did. The answer is yes, you did, okay? So I want you to be aware of that. I hope you can see this. There's two electric bolts here and two souls that are made for each other at the same time coming into being. And I feel like you're connected to this person. There's something very familiar about this person when you meet them. There's an instant attraction with this person, okay? And, okay, they're also showing me a unicorn, but they're indicating it's not something that's connected to spirituality. It's something that gets commented on when you're with this person. Okay, a unicorn. So look out for that. But yes, a wonderful romantic relationship coming on in for you. I do feel like you meet this person where you invest your time and your money to learn something or do something that's of value to you. Something where you feel challenged and you feel excited and passionate to be there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay. Now, a lot of signs are getting this card, the Psychic Reader. And part of me is like, is this because you're getting confirmation in my readings? Or it may be that you are going to go to, or you have planned to go to a Psychic Reader, and they confirm what I've already said in this reading. Could also be that you've already been to a Psychic Reader, and what I'm saying here also is relevant to what they said. So it says here, gaining confirmation and clarity, having natural psychic powers and consciously seeking answers. Okay, so I really feel that, you know, you're destined to meet this person, and I feel a reader has already told you about this person. I feel it's the reader is not me in this moment. I feel like I'm reiterating what this person either has told you or will tell you, okay? We also got opening. So a portal is opening for you to be in love, to have your soulmate relationship. It says the first stage of something is opening up. There are new possibilities. So very exciting. Oh, they just said, pay close attention to this arch. Okay, I want you to pay close attention to this arch, because I feel you're going to see something similar, perhaps not exactly a replica of this. I hope you can see it. I'm going to pull it up there. Hope it doesn't blur. I've just soundproofed the whole room and got a new mic, so I now cannot see my screen. I'm not very technical, so I can't do it all. You know what I mean? But the echo was so bad in here. It was awful on all of your ears, so I had to sort it out. But I hope you can see that there. There's going to be something very similar that you will see. It's like an arch like this with hieroglyphics on it. So look out for that. But there is an opening. There is a new love entering your life. And I feel you've waited a long time for this to occur, okay? You know, I haven't even looked at this yet, but I almost feel like it's an owl. I feel like it's a bird, but it's knowledge. I'm getting knowledge. So I feel like it's an owl, because that's the only bird that would be in there that would give knowledge. Let me have a look. Oh, it's the owl. Okay, yeah. So this is, of course, knowledge and wisdom. So I feel, as I said, you are doing something where you're learning when you meet this person. I mean, an owl may also be relevant. Maybe a night class or something. Night owl is coming to my mind, night owl. So just watch out for that. Watch out for a person if you're doing a night class or something like that. Also, owls, you know, they're very wise. They see everything. They say nothing. So I feel this person will, when they first meet you, there's something about this person's eyes. They will not be able to stop looking at you, okay? And you're going to be like, this person is, you know, really like seeing your soul, okay? It's thrilling, but at the same time, you may feel a little bit like, oh, but it's because they're attracted to you. So I want you to be aware of that, okay? So we'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Gemini. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.